To bring up our first storyteller, Gary Doherty. He's probably told about 5 stories here, maybe 6, maybe 7. He never disappoints, and he's going to be our first storyteller. Come on out, Gary Doherty.
Hi. You know, I took a class in storytelling, how to do it, and they said it's really important to make eye contact with your audience. So I'm getting that out of the way right now. I have spent a life in a lost state. I have no sense of direction. I struggle with which is my right hand and my left. I couldn't tell you which way is north or south or east or whatever that other one is. I take wrong turns. I explore one-way streets backwards. If my instincts say go right, I go left and hope for the best. I fuck up a lot. I'm consistent. I give myself extra time to go in circles, to waste gas, and to convince myself I'm truly an idiot. Is it that onset of Alzheimer's? Probably not. I've had this condition for 65 years. It isn't getting better. Of course, the GPS has helped a bunch, but the lady inside that box isn't the kindest person. She hollers at me when I don't follow her directions. She makes me sad. Worse than being lost all the time is when people ask me for directions. I'd like to just say, over by there. I had a job in my teens at a car wash gas station. A car might pull in and ask where the nearest emergency room is, and I would tell them, I don't know. Try a pizza deliverer, maybe a florist. They would know. Why would anyone think a guy, me, dressed in an orange car wash jumpsuit, would know anything? It's like asking a convict. I had this friend, Tom. He was a friend of mine that passed away, whose name was John Madison Fuchs IX. Anyway, we were both he had 2 best men in his wedding. We were both. And then after he died, we became friends, Tom and I. Tom is a very cool, athletic, handsome, intelligent, and affluent attorney. He probably has an excellent sense of direction, too. He is everything that I ain't. I have no idea why he chose me as a friend. He called me, told me he had an extra VIP ticket for a weekend at the 2017 New Orleans Jazz Festival. All I had to do was get down there and get myself a room. I said, okay. Tom was staying at the downtown Ritz-Carlton. I wasn't. I was at a suburban, not-so-great Super 8. But they did sell Ritz crackers in the machine. I drove my Hyundai to the fair early on a Friday morning. The only free parking I found was about a mile away. I parked in front of a blue house on Chicago Street. I took a picture of it on my phone. I walked about a mile and met Tom in front of a bar in front of the gate. I made it there. I had a great time at the fair. I got permission from 2 women to take a picture of their hats. There were parrots on their hats. But our relationship ended after that. We ate fair food. We watched people suck on dead crawdads. We had a few beers. There was that glamorous smell of marijuana everywhere. We got to see, the best part about being a VIP person is there are VIP porta potties. And I peed a lot that day. It felt special. Van Morrison was the headliner that day. I didn't know he played the saxophone, did you? I heard it somewhere, I don't know if the radio or TV or something, but that a lot of rock stars don't like him because he steals their girlfriends. I'm just saying, I don't know if it's true. But it was fun to spell Gloria with him. Better Than Ezra was better than anybody else that day. They did a really great cover of Tiny Dancer. The people behind me spoke really loud while this band called The Head and the Heart were playing, and I had to scold them. It didn't make any difference. Irma Thomas sang a song called Don't Mess With My Man, so Tom and I didn't. The last performer I saw was Steve Earle. He dressed us like an unmade bed, but he sure puts on a good show. On the way out, I had to use an every person porta potty. I won't tell any more about that. Tom was going to take a shuttle back to the Ritz. I said, hey, I'll give you a ride. So we walked out of the fairground and took a right, and we should have taken a left. We walked about a mile and came upon a neighborhood. Nothing looked familiar. We walked all over I wrote hood. That could be, never mind. I confessed to Tom that I was an idiot, and I think he already knew that. I must have told him I was sorry about 27 times. Once my brother counted how many times Bill Withers said the phrase, I know, in a row, in that Ain't No Sunshine song. 27 times. I was just saying. It was getting darker. The lights we saw were on front porches of the people in the neighborhood. People were very friendly, almost helpful. The streets were alive. No one we asked knew or had ever heard of Chicago Street. We spoke to two women who must have had pity on us. Tom told me that he thought the cuter woman seemed to like me. I told him that he was wrong, that never happens. Anxiety was cooking a southern stew of shit in my tummy. Where was my fucking car? Maybe somebody stole it. Maybe somebody wanted a catalytic converter. How long would Tom hang with me in my disoriented state? If I was him, I would have ditched me. We were invited to rest on the steps of a front porch. I closed my eyes. I thought, maybe a prayer to Jesus might help. And then I opened my eyes and I saw three guys on the lawn who could have passed for Caucasian Jesuses. It didn't help. I felt all of the emotions. I was dumb, stupid, helpless, irritated, vulnerable, afraid, and exhausted. Just kind of a normal day for me. We walked some more. Tom didn't want me to say I was sorry again 27 times. We came to an intersection. There was a church there. Out of the darkness, we saw a celebrity under the streetlight. It was John Baptiste. He wore flashy clothes and a gorgeous smile. We shook hands and we thanked him for his music. But he had no idea where my car was either. But it was pretty cool. After we walked some more, I wondered if this Alzheimer's thing was grinding my brain cells away. I was a social worker, so I asked myself some memory questions like, who was the president? It was Obama. What city was I in? New Orleans. What was the season? Spring. I think it was, and who was the winner of The Bachelor last time? I think it was the girl with the nice personality. I think I did okay in the test. Finally, without even breaking the law, we met up with the policeman, a kind policeman. He explained that we should have taken a left at the gate. He told me how to get to my car. Tom held a cab at the gate. I walked another mile, and I found my car. You know, I was right back where I started from. Thank you.